This message is not for everyone. This message is for you. You did not come across this by chance. You are being pulled by a spiritual force because the time has come. I, the Lord your God, have waited for you to be in this exact moment. Eyes open, heart anxious, mind tired, soul ready. You are about to hear a truth that will both shake and free you. You have been warned. Tomorrow, your timeline will bend. Your story will not continue as it has been. Archangel Michael, the commander of my angelic hosts, has sounded the alarm. There has been spiritual movement in the realm of decision. Someone you deeply love, yes, the person you cry for, the one you've hoped for, the one whose name you've whispered in the dark, has made a decision. They are walking away from everything. They are walking away from the comfort of their current life. They are walking away from the opinions of others. They are walking away from the lies they told themselves. They are walking toward a future, and in that future, I have placed you. But don't mistake this for romance alone. This is deeper. This is sacred alignment. This is not about being chosen by a person. It is about being chosen by me. This walk toward you is not a casual step. It is a breaking of chains. It is a surrendering of pride. It is the moment when the soul realizes who its mirror is. They saw you in a dream, and now they are running toward the light of that vision. But let me be clear. This message is not to make you comfortable. It is a warning. Tomorrow a divine countdown begins. Between now and then, my angels will hover over your house, your room, your phone, your mind. Every word you speak, every thought you entertain, matters now more than ever. You are under divine watch. You are under holy instruction. Do not entertain doubt. Do not curse the delay. Do not question the silence. You are under spiritual protocol. Archangel Michael has already visited your person. They didn't know what to call the voice they heard at 2 a.m., but it was Michael. They didn't understand the weight that fell on their chest while driving, but it was the message. They didn't recognize the image in their dream last night, but it was you. Heaven has decided, but humans still have free will. And that's where the danger comes in. There is someone trying to stop this from happening, and this is why I'm warning you. There is a woman, a person close to them, who is fighting this future. She has seen the change. She has felt the emotional shift. She knows her influence is slipping. She will use everything, her tears, her shame, her secrets, even threats to keep your person stuck. She knows that once they choose you, she has no more role in their life, and she is desperate. This message is urgent because she is planning something. She is going to pretend to be vulnerable. She will speak about a pain she once hid. She will try to ignite guilt in your person. Tender-hearted, confused, easily shaken, might hesitate. That hesitation could cost you months, maybe years of delay. That's why heaven is intervening. You are not just receiving this message for comfort. You are being enlisted. You must pray tonight like your future depends on it, because it does. You must stand, not cry. You must decree, not question. I am putting a divine sword in your spirit. Speak over your person tonight. Cancel confusion, cancel guilt, cancel false attachments. I have given you authority. You have no idea how close you are. You have no idea how heavy the heavens have been on your behalf. I have sent signs you thought were coincidences. I whispered warnings you called your own thoughts. I placed numbers, songs, dreams, even strangers on your path. They all pointed to this moment, and now the final push is here. Your person is waking up. Don't be discouraged by their silence. They are not ignoring you. They are wrestling with angels. They are not heartless. They are breaking from chains. They are not cruel. They are being called to courage. You don't see the full war, but Archangel Michael does. And he is battling even now as you read these words. You were never meant to chase. You were never meant to beg. You were never meant to compete. You were meant to pray. You were meant to trust. You were meant to be chosen in purity, not panic. Stop rehearsing your trauma. Stop replaying the betrayal. That chapter is done. I am writing a new one, and you must let the old one go. But here is what you don't know. You're not the only one I'm warning tonight. Your person is also receiving signs. They may not know my voice clearly, but I have invaded their world. I have sent a delay in their plans. I have made them feel restless in rooms that once felt familiar. I have made them uncomfortable around people they used to please. I am rearranging their inner compass, and it's all pointing to you. They may not message you tonight. They may not call, but their spirit is reaching out. Their heart is already knocking. And tomorrow, something will shift. Either they will move forward in faith, or they will be swallowed by fear. I need you to intercede. I need you to speak life. I need you to believe again. There is a blessing that has been held back, not because I was withholding, but because the timing was not aligned. But now it is. I am sending dreams that confirm. I am sending unexpected conversations. I am sending holy discomfort. Everything around your person will begin to break down if it is not meant for their destiny. You will hear of their chaos, but don't be discouraged. Chaos often comes before covenant. Do not reach out in desperation. Reach out in prayer. Do not stalk them online. Stay hidden in me. Do not try to manipulate what I'm unfolding. Let the story speak for itself, because what I am about to do will be undeniable, and the people who laughed at you will be speechless. The ones who mocked your faith will be confused. The ones who thought it was over for you will see a resurrection. You were never abandoned. You were being protected. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. You were never unlovable. You were being refined. And now I am breathing new life into you. Your tears were never wasted. Your prayers were not ignored. Your waiting was not empty. Your silence was not forgotten. I was with you through it all, and I never left. You are standing in a divine hour. On that day you will sense it. Something invisible will press against your chest. You might feel a heaviness. That is spiritual birth. That is breakthrough pressing through the atmosphere. Heaven is releasing angels on that day. One of them is bringing a message. One of them is delivering a decision. One of them is standing next to the person you love and whispering your name. Do not think this is just emotional. This is prophetic. This is divine. I am writing a redemption arc for you, a story that will make others fall on their knees when they hear it, a restoration that will make even your enemies give glory. But you must not give up now. You must not entertain counterfeits. You must not get tired of believing. You are closer than you've ever been. And this message, this holy message, is proof. You asked me for a sign. This is it. You cried out for clarity. This is it. You begged me for a word. This is it. You have been warned, but you have also been chosen. You have been pursued. You have been protected, and now you are being positioned. All of heaven is watching. Your angels are fighting. Your tears have been recorded. Your future is being written with fire and thunder and glory. So I say to you one more time, do not be afraid. Do not run. Do not shrink. Do not sabotage. Trust me. Trust what you feel in your spirit. Trust the pull in your heart. Trust the God who brought you here right now to read this. You are not alone. You are not invisible. You are not late. You are right on time. And whether they whisper your name or shout it across the world, know this. I orchestrated it all because I am God and I never lie. This is not a joke. This is not a test. This is not a coincidence. This is your divine interception. Tomorrow is not just another day on the calendar. It is a day where the veil will be torn, where heaven will cry out, and where your destiny will either be protected or stolen. God says, open your eyes and your spirit. What I am about to reveal to you is hidden from the people around you. Only you have been chosen to see this message, and if you walk away, everything changes. If you dare to ignore this, you will miss the moment I designed for your breakthrough. Archangel Michael stands in the spiritual realm with his sword drawn, not for symbolic beauty, but because a decision is being made behind your back. You are being erased from a story that once belonged to you. There is someone who once held your hand, once dreamed about you, once prayed for you, but now they are walking away from everything, and no one will stop them unless you hear this message. They are walking into a future with someone else, and they are convinced this is their only option. God is shouting, stop. But the problem is not with him. The problem is you are not hearing him clearly. This message is your clarity. You are not supposed to be scrolling right now. You are not supposed to be distracted. This message was aligned to meet your eyes at this very moment, because it is time for you to see behind the curtain. Someone you trusted is working overtime to remove your influence from the one who once chose you. They are planting lies, twisting moments, repeating old stories, and playing innocent while shaping a new path without you in it. Your person is confused. Yes, they still love you, but they are under the influence of a serpent with a beautiful voice. Archangel Michael says, enough is enough. I have warned them in dreams. I have blocked their plans. I have sent signs, but they have become deaf. So now I come to you, the one who holds the power to call them back through divine action. This message is not about begging. This is not about chasing. This is about claiming what God already wrote in your favor. The enemy has convinced you that your silence is maturity, but heaven is saying your silence has become spiritual surrender. Speak up. Move now. Pray now. Fast now. Send the word now. Don't let pride talk you out of your miracle. Tomorrow is a window, a divine crack in the schedule of heaven where your breakthrough is authorized to happen, but only if you obey. You think this is dramatic? You think this is just another one of those messages you can ignore like yesterday's news? No, this one is different. This is coded. This is activated. The moment your eyes locked with these words, something in the spirit realm shifted. The clock started ticking. The wind changed direction. The angels assigned to your destiny paused, waiting to see if you would obey or let it slide again. The one who was once loyal to you is being drawn into a trap. A person from their past, someone you never trusted, has returned with open arms and fake healing. They're saying things like, "I've changed, let's rebuild," and they were never right for you anyway. And the saddest part? Your person is listening. The enemy doesn't show up with horns. He comes dressed as comfort, disguised as unfinished business, and sounding like closure. But it's not closure, it's deception. God says they are trying to close the chapter that still belongs to you. This is not about controlling someone else's decision. It's about standing in your spiritual authority. Heaven has not changed its mind about what belongs to you, but if you delay, the enemy will take advantage of your silence. There is still time, but tomorrow is the final call. God has already set the stage. The meeting has already been scheduled. You're not just fighting for love. You're fighting for your future, because the person walking away is not just someone you care about. They are someone tied to a promise, a purpose, and a prophecy. God says, do not sleep tonight the way you did yesterday. Wake up, sit in prayer, let your tears be your voice. I am listening. The angels are on alert. Archangel Michael has already begun to war for your name. But even angels need human agreement. Your surrender, your prayer, your voice will become the fuel for this divine rescue. Right now, there is a conversation being held behind your back that will determine the next 6 months of your life. If you don't step in spiritually, they will walk away, fully convinced you are no longer the one. But here's the hidden truth. They're not walking away from you because they stopped loving you. They're walking away because they are afraid. Afraid they can't match your strength. Afraid you've moved on. Afraid you'll reject them if they come back. And worst of all, someone around them is feeding those fears. A manipulator is speaking to their wounds and calling it healing. And if you don't cancel this lie with truth, the false comfort will win. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Moses in manifestation. Moses in manifestation. are generally not two words you put together. At least that's what I thought until recently. But then I discovered something fascinating. Moses manifested incredible events throughout his life. The parting of the Red Sea was just the tip of the iceberg. He called forth manna from heaven, bread from heaven, when his people were starving in the desert, and water flowed from the rock when he struck it with his staff. His next-level manifesting abilities have been mentioned in books like the Torah Codes and Moses' 6th and 7th books. However, a manifesting secret from Moses has never been discovered until now. This secret has transformed the lives of 10,078 people so far. It can help you manifest your dream life too. There's no time to dawdle on this. This page will be taken down soon. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. This page will reveal all and get you manifesting as soon as tonight. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. God says, I have been patient. I have waited for the perfect time, and now it is here. Do not think tomorrow will be gentle. Tomorrow will expose hearts. Tomorrow the lies that were whispered in darkness will be broadcasted in light. Tomorrow someone will confess to your person that they never wanted to see you two together. Tomorrow your name will come up in a conversation that will either end everything or resurrect it. The enemy thinks you're too late, but God says, I am the Redeemer of time. He can reverse the decision, he can twist the path, he can rewrite the ending. But you must open your heart and activate this moment. This is not for the lazy. This is not for the proud. This is for the one who is ready to move the heavens with their voice. Tonight is not for sleep. Tonight is for war. Tonight is for realignment. Speak their name in prayer. Cancel every word curse spoken against you. Declare that what God has written cannot be erased by human hands. Say it again. Even if your heart is tired, even if your spirit is weak, even if you feel forgotten, you are not forgotten. This message was proof that heaven has been trying to reach you. This was your divine wake-up call. The time is now. Tomorrow is not promised to your story if you ignore today's instruction. Your enemies are confident you won't act. They're betting on your hesitation. They've seen you retreat before, but not this time. Heaven is calling you forward. The angels are ready. The miracle is waiting. And if you dare to respond with faith, God will do what seems impossible. The same person who is walking away will return with clarity, truth, and surrender. But if you delay, they may believe the lie forever. Do not ask for another sign. This is your sign. This is your warning. This is your strategy. The person you love is surrounded by voices. You must become the voice that heaven echoes. Every prayer you whisper tonight will hit the target. Every tear will water the seeds of truth. Every moment of obedience will be recorded in the heavens. God says, "It is written that you will overcome. It is written that you will not be replaced. It is written that your love will not be wasted. It is written that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And I do not write in ink. I write in eternal truth. Now move, act, intercede, declare, speak, repent, rebuild, and most importantly, believe. Because tomorrow will either be your miracle or your regret, and the choice is yours. This message is not for the crowd. This message is not for someone scrolling carelessly. This message is not for someone seeking entertainment. This message is for you. You, the one whose heart has been trembling in silence. You, the one who has been feeling something shifting but cannot explain it. You, the one who prayed, God, if something is about to happen, please warn me in time. The time is now. This moment, this message, this divine revelation is your warning from the depths of eternity, from the voice of God, from the command of Archangel Michael. You have been warned. Tomorrow is not an ordinary day. Heaven is preparing to release something that will shake the path of your journey. And if you do not open your spiritual eyes now, you will walk straight past a divine move that was meant just for you. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke. This is not to be delayed. This is not to be skipped or read half-heartedly. This is your moment of awakening. The one you love, the one you fought for, the one whose name you whispered into your pillow at midnight, yes, that person is walking away from everything. They have made a choice. They have spoken it in silence. They are preparing to do the very thing you prayed would never happen. And God says to you today, don't be shocked. I tried to warn you before, but now I must speak clearly. I must tell you what others won't. Tomorrow, the one you love is making a decision that will change everything. But listen carefully. This is not a message of sorrow. It is a message of truth and blessing. You have felt abandoned before. You have been disappointed before. And even now there's a voice inside of you saying, "Not again, Lord. Please, not again." But God says, "I am not taking anything from you. I am releasing you from what was never going to carry you forward." This person is walking away, yes, but they are walking toward a future that was never meant for you. They are carrying emotional bags you did not pack. They are chasing a vision that excludes the very prayers you whispered over them. They made a silent agreement in their heart, a commitment to a version of life that doesn't include your spirit, your purpose, or your divine anointing. They love you, but not enough. They care, but not deeply enough. And though their mouth says one thing, their actions have already betrayed the truth. Last night, heaven opened your file. Archangel Michael stood with the book of your name in his hand. He pleaded, "Lord, we cannot let them continue blindly. Show them what is coming." And so this message came to earth, coated in truth, saturated with divine urgency, sent to the very person who still believes in love despite the wounds. That person is you. You may be wondering, why didn't they tell me? Why didn't they confess their fear, their doubt, their desire for something else? Because they didn't want to lose the comfort of your loyalty. You have been a safe place, a fortress, a listener, a forgiver. But they don't see that their silence is destroying what could have been saved. God says, stop carrying the weight of their confusion. You cannot keep saving someone who has already left in spirit. They've been smiling, texting you sweet words, maybe even planning things for the future. But something is off. Their energy has shifted. The connection feels forced. You have to beg for the same love that used to overflow freely. That is because their heart has already gone ahead of their body. They are no longer planning a future with you. They are planning an escape. But here's the beauty in this pain. You are not being left behind. You are being pushed forward. Tomorrow is not the day you lose love. It's the day you are released into alignment. You prayed for divine destiny. You asked God for a future filled with joy and truth. Did you think the process would not include letting go? Sometimes God removes people gently. Other times He sends an earthquake. But the goal is always the same: to protect your calling. Your person is walking away from everything, from memories, from promises, from plans. And though they will never admit it to you, everyone else can already see it. Their friends know. Someone in their family suspects it. Even strangers sense the disconnection. God has been whispering, "Watch, be alert." But now He is thundering, "Prepare, the shift is here." They have someone in mind, or perhaps they have a dream they're chasing that doesn't fit you. It's not your failure, it's their choice. And you must not internalize the breaking as rejection. God is redirecting you, not punishing you. There is someone else waiting to step into your life. Someone who won't leave you questioning. Someone who won't compare your love to convenience. Someone who will look into your eyes and say, "I prayed for you too." But they cannot come until you surrender this person who is planning to walk away without a full goodbye. They may not slam the door. They may not block your number. They may linger like a shadow. But make no mistake, their footsteps are already moving toward another destiny. And if you don't awaken now, you will waste your tears on someone who was never meant to hold you forever. God says, "You have grieved enough. You have tried long enough. You have loved them the way I taught you to love. But now, let me love you through this loss. Let me cradle your spirit as you watch them go." Archangel Michael is preparing a heavenly announcement. Tomorrow there will be a revelation. Something will be said. Something will be exposed. A conversation will take place. A decision will be made. And it will feel like something is ending, but do not fear. It is the beginning of your next season. The earth may shake, but the heavens will rejoice because God has been waiting for you to be free. You may hear from them soon, a message, a call, a vague excuse, but your spirit will know. The emptiness behind their words will confirm it. The Lord says, "Do not beg, do not plead, do not convince. Let it end with grace. Let it end in truth, because I am sending someone who will choose you without confusion." The pain you feel right now is temporary. The sadness is real. The tears are valid. But what's ahead is a blessing so massive that it required this shaking to make space. You will thank me for this. You will one day stand on the other side of this moment and say, Now I understand, because you will see what I saved you from. You will see what I kept you for. This message is not for your memory. It is for your movement. You must act emotionally, spiritually, practically. Prepare your soul, prepare your space, because after tomorrow, everything changes.